Hey, just a quick programming note, and no need to adjust your VPNs at home because this episode does start in Paris, France, and quickly transitions to Las Vegas, Nevada. Enjoy.
To another one of my episodes, and this one is from Paris, France. This episode is going to be geared towards autonomy, but unfortunately I'm going to have to continue this episode back home for several reasons. One is I don't have access to a Tesla here, and even if I did, Europe's regulators have placed so many restrictions on Tesla's self-driving features that it probably wouldn't work anyway. And lastly, what I want to show you also involves a drone, which is very strictly prohibited here. Now I'll leave a link above to that video that I did about the legalities of flying a drone in Paris, but spoiler alert, don't do it, it's not worth it. Either way, I still thought it would be nice to visit a Paris Tesla store while I was here a couple of days on a trip with my airline. Oh, and before I forget, if you're a coffee lover, and if you ever happen to visit Paris, you need to pick some of this up. It's called Carte Noire. You can find it at any grocery store here. Now this coffee is ground so finely that it's like talcum powder, so it instantly dissolves in any coffee maker. And best of all, it tastes fantastic. It's probably some of the best coffee that I've ever had. So like I say, do yourself a favor if you're in Paris and pick up some of this Carte Noire. But I digress, because now it's time to take myself and this coffee back home to show you the rest of this video.
Now, I've been wanting to make some kind of Tesla video about autonomy for some time now. But with all the self-driving videos that are out there on YouTube, I wanted to do something that was just a little bit different. So I came up with this question. Can a self-flying drone, my new Skydio 2, follow a self-driving car, my Tesla Model 3? But can it do it without any intervention from me? Now, I'm going to let you know right up front that this video is not really scientific in any way. It's just a demonstration that is geared more towards being entertaining and somewhat informative as well. So with that said, here's the plan. I'm going to be the only one keeping an eye on both the Skydio 2 drone and my Model 3. And being familiar with both, I really don't foresee this as being an issue, as I can safely keep an eye on both of them at the same time. But I do want to add some level of difficulty. So I'm only going to use one device, my iPhone, to put both of these in motion, basically before I sit back and watch the Skydio 2 and the Model 3 do their own thing. Of course, I want this to be done safely, so I'm going to find a parking lot someplace with little or no cars just to stay out of everybody's way. Anyway, let's go ahead and give this little demonstration a shot. Okay, there you have it. Both the Model 3 and the Skydio 2 basically did what I expected. The Model 3 drove itself with the enhanced summon mode, while the Skydio 2 tracked it without me doing anything other than initiating a takeoff on the drone and the enhanced summon on the Model 3. Now, I did have a couple of issues, however. One was that the Model 3 only drove about 100 feet or so before stopping, and the other was that I didn't realize that the battery on the Skydio 2 was only about 40% before I began. It went ahead and landed itself as it sensed the battery was around 10%. Now I'm going to go ahead and take responsibility, of course, for the Skydio 2 battery. That's on me. But the Model 3 didn't exactly go to the position that it was summoned to go to. And as you'll see here, the Model 3 got a little confused, which you can see in the video where the steering wheel is basically hunting for a straight line. Now I'm really not sure why this happened because I've used this feature on several occasions and I didn't have any issues at all. And despite these issues, the whole point really was to see if these two autonomous machines could actually work together. And they somewhat did that. And one quick note about the Skydio 2, it pretty much works like the Model 3, where it uses an array of cameras and sensors to map its environment as it tracks its subjects. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, so please hit that like button if that was the case. Also, please consider subscribing if you haven't already done so, and be sure to click that notification bell so you are alerted to any time I release any new videos. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.